Welcome students of Standard 9. SV Union High School and Junior College welcomes all the students. In today's History, Chapter 8, Industry and Trade, we are going to continue in the third part with the agriculture and the agricultural system in India and the policies of the central government. Agriculture. In India, agriculture is practiced using traditional and modern methods. Many agricultural tasks are performed using bullocks. Similarly, machines are being used in different tasks like ploughing, sowing to harvesting, threshing, etc. The major occupation in India is agriculture and other tasks based on agriculture. Agriculture and animal husbandry are practiced in villages. 70% of Indian society depends upon jobs related to agriculture and agricultural production. In this industry, the participation of women is equal to that of men. Agriculture is practiced in different seasons in India. Many varieties of crops are grown. Jawar, wheat, rice, pulses, and oilseeds are mainly produced. Along with it, cotton and sugarcane are processed to manufacture cloth and sugar respectively. So, students, India is mainly an agricultural country where agriculture is the main occupation. Now, this agriculture is practiced using traditional as well as modern methods. Many agricultural tasks are performed, as we know, using bullocks. Now, similarly, machines are used for different tasks like ploughing, sowing, to harvesting, threshing, etc. So, now, because of modernization, because of technology, most of the advanced machines are used in the field of agriculture. Now, in India, the major occupation is agriculture and other tasks based on agriculture only. Now, agriculture and animal husbandry, these both are practiced in villages, and 70% of Indian society depends upon jobs which are related to agriculture and also the agricultural production. So, in this industry, even the women participation is important and it is equal to that of men. Agriculture is practiced in different seasons. Because different seasons we have different crops. Many varieties of crops are grown. Some of them are like jawar, wheat, rice, pulses, oilseeds, etc. Along with it, cotton and sugarcane are processed to manufacture cloth and sugar respectively. So, there are other crops also like that of cotton and sugarcane, from where we get cloth from cotton, and from sugarcane we produce sugar and jaggery. Now, this agriculture also includes the production of fruits and vegetables. Nowadays, industries processing these fruits and vegetables have come up. Agriculture fulfills man's basic needs. In order to encourage farming, loans are given to farmers through rural banks and cooperative institutions. Study visits, agricultural outdoor trips, and farmers get-togethers are organized through the Panchayat Samitis to bring about improvements in agriculture. So now students, this agriculture, we have to increase the production of fruits, vegetables. So industries are processing these fruits, these vegetables, and what we are doing, we are trying to increase the quality of these vegetables and the fruits. So now agriculture fulfills basic needs. Our main priority is that the basic needs should be fulfilled by this agriculture. In order to encourage farming, now loans are given to farmers so that farmers, they are not held back because of money. So loans are provided to them so that they can get good quality seeds and other things. And rural banks and other cooperative institutions, they give loans to the farmers. Now let us read further. Study visits, agricultural outdoor trips and farmers get-togethers are organized through the Panchayat Samitis to bring about improvements in agriculture. Tools and implements, seeds and fertilizers are also supplied. The farmers are given training regarding soil testing, nursery of fruit plants, pisciculture, poultry, cattle and goat rearing, dairy farming, etc. Guidance is given to farmers by a district level training institute. Financial help is given to build warehouses for storing the farm produce. India is rapidly becoming independent in food grains production and farming techniques. Modern techniques like drip irrigation, organic farming are used for farming. So students, the better yield to be produced by farmers are given trainings in different fields, study visits, then agriculture outdoor trips, farmers togetherness. This is organized by Panchayat Samitis, and improvement is done in the field of agriculture. Tools and implements, then seeds, all these good quality fertilizers, they are also supplied to the farmers. The farmers, they are given trainings. Now this training is given regarding soil testing, that how is the soil, whether it is fertile or it requires to be made fertile, whether compost should be put in the soil or not. So soil testing, this all is taught to the farmers. Then nursery of fruit plants. Fruit plants, they have to be nurtured properly. Care should be taken when the seed is sown and when the sprouts come out. So all this training is given to the farmers. Then pisciculture. Then farming related to fishes. Then poultry, that is the hens, the chickens and all that. Then the cattle, goat rearing, dairy farming, how to milk the cows, how to milk the goats, all that. This all training is given to the farmers. Guidance is given to farmers by district level training institute. So there are specific training institutes for this, and they organize training sessions to these farmers. Financial help is given to build warehouses for storing the farm produce. Now whatever the farm products are there, they have to be also stored properly. Otherwise they may catch insects or they may get rotten. So they have to be protected. So how to store them, how to keep them safe, this again proper training and also financial help should be given to the farmers. So this all is done by the government. India is rapidly becoming independent in food grain production. So students, our population is large enough, and to make the basic needs, that is food, available to all the people, India is trying to make our country self-sufficient. So for that we have to have a proper farming industries, and we should not import food grains from anyone. We should be self-sufficient. We should be able to produce it in our own country. So India is taking all that steps, and we are becoming independent in food grain production and farming techniques also. Modern techniques like drip irrigation, organic farming are used in farming. So nowadays some modern techniques like drip irrigation, where lots of water is not required, it's not wasted. So sprinklers are there, and from that drip by drip, then water is there through drip irrigation, where small tiny droplets of water, they are put on the crops, and this way it helps in the field of farming and agriculture. Then organic farming, where we are not going to use pesticides, where we are going to use only organic things for farming. This all are used, training is given to the farmers, and we are trying to make our country self-sufficient in farming by adopting our own methods and our own technology. Now the next, let us see the policies of the central government. Now you can see in the picture agriculture industry. If you plan properly, children, how huge fields can be made according to the technology and proper training. Agriculture industry, we can flourish. Policy of the central government. In the fourth 5-year plan, focus was placed on paper industry, pharmaceutical industry, motor tractor industry, leather goods, textile industry, food processing industry, oil color, sugar industries, etc. So, after the independence, there were 5-year plans. Now, in the fourth 5-year plan, there was more focus on paper industry. So, to manufacture more and more paper, then pharmaceuticals, then motor, tractor specially. India is the highest producer of tractors and we export also to other countries. Then leather goods, textile industry, food processing industry, then oil, color, sugar industries, etc. All this focus was given on the fourth 5-year plan so that more and more production can be done. So more emphasis was given on the industries in the fourth 5-year plan. According to the industrial licensing policy of 1970, all those factories requiring an investment of more than 5 crore rupees were to be included as heavy industries. The big industrial houses and foreign 45 companies were allowed to invest in heavy industries that were not reserved for the public sector. As a result of this policy, by the end of 1972, 3,18,000 small industries were registered with the government registration office. So, students, we can see that according to the policy of the government of 1970, all those factories which were requiring an investment of more than 5 crore rupees, they were included as heavy industries. Then the big industrial houses and foreign companies were allowed to invest in heavy industries. They were allowed to invest their money in these heavy industries that were not reserved for the public sector. So not reserved for public sector, the government made that open to the other companies to invest their money. As a result of this policy, by the end of 1972, about 3,18,000 small industries were registered with the government registration office. So they got investors and they got registered in the government office. So with this, we will stop here, students. In the next part, we will continue with mineral wealth, forest resources, fisheries, tourism, import-export or foreign trade, and internal trade. Thank you.